What is the right time? Walk when it's great to crawl. Play when it's great to write. What is the right time? To be a born talent. To be a future champion. To walk alone. Playing under 16 at 12. Facing 20,000 balls with a half-grown spine. What is the right time? Too little to be selected. Too talented to be rejected. The papers, selectors all asking, what is the right time? The right time, it's when you do it. They say you're too young to play, but you're always old enough to dream.
Don't worry about what the future will look like. Just prepare for it. Fearless plans from Aegis Federal Life Insurance help you and your family prepare for the future.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Backstage with Boria. She's brilliant. I mean, last few days, if anybody has followed the Saudi smash, and then the reactions at the end of every match, whether it was against the world number 2, whether it was against the world number 13, and some of the shots she played against the higher ranked opponents, absolutely mind-blowing. The celebration of Manika Batra should be top-notch, and here we are celebrating the champion. One of your best tournaments? Fantastic, you were. Fantastic.
Thank you so much. Yes, I think this will be my best tournament, I would say, because beating Chinese was not easy and world number 2. So I think I'm really happy, first of all, for this performance, how I played in this tournament from the beginning, from my first round, how my fighting spirit was. So I'm really proud of myself, I would say. And yes, the training I did before this tournament was really intense. So I think it really helped me, to perform at this level.
Against the Chinese world number 2, the first game did not go to plan, and she was early lead. I was watching the match live, but then to be able to come back the way you did also tells us about your resilience. Tell me about that. I mean, the fight back, the fight that defines you is what has been a highlight, and not simply this tournament. That has been a highlight of your career. You are younger to me, but I've forever celebrated you because of that fight. Talk to me about that.
So to be honest, I would say, मैं अगर देखूंगी in World Cup, I played against her, Wang Manyu only, in my qualifying group stage. So after I lost 4-0, and after that match, I was really emotional with my coach, Aman Balgu, and I told him that I talked with him that something is going wrong. So after that Macau tournament, I was really, होता है ना कि अंदर से I needed something. So after that tournament, I trained well, like I said, intense training kiya for those 10-12 days, and it really helped me because back-to-back tournaments चल रहे थे इस tournament से पहले, mixed doubles, singles, everything. So I didn't have time to train. So अभी जो 10-12 days था, it was really helpful for me. जो मैंने मेरे coach and sparring partner ने किया. And yes, here वो दिखा that what I did in my practice session, मतलब पूरी तरह खेला मैंने वो चीज, and beating world number 2 is a dream for me, was a dream for me. So yes, yes, first, like you said.
बताइए मनिका, मैं देखो मैच देख रहा था, और मैं इनफैक्ट टेबल टेनिस हैज बीन माय फर्स्ट स्पोर्ट. पीछे से वो रैलीज, आप at every step you were matching her and dominating. At backhand में आप जो blocks कर रहे थे उस दिन, fantastic था. I mean, and मैं बार बार यही बात कहना चाहता हूँ कि आप देखो मिक्स डबल्स में क्वालिफाई ना करने के बाद ये टूर्नामेंट बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट था. हम लोग सबके लिए भी था, जो आपके सपोर्टर्स हैं, आप लोगों को, आपको बैक करते हैं हम लोग, वो क्योंकि एक ये सोच था कि आप और सत्यन क्वालिफाई करोगे ओलंपिक्स में, वो भी एक होगा. बट वो नहीं होने के बाद ये और भी इंपॉर्टेंट हो गया था मेरे लिए, एटलीस्ट द मनिका बत्रा आई नो. उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा बताइए.
Yes, mixed doubles qualify नहीं होने के बाद of course थोड़ा sad थे, upset थे, but like every player they have to cheer up. So मैं उसके बाद और अपने आप को boost up कर रही थी that I have to do something, and ये tournament में I did it. Like you said, first game में it was not going that well, and but I think in first game also I saw my match again at 10-5. I was down 5-10, and I was still cheering for myself, and I was not giving up. So I think I really liked that fighting spirit, how I played, and that really helped me in every game and every point. कि मैं हर पॉइंट के लिए फाइट कर रही थी, एंड आई थिंक उस पे वो प्रेशर आ रहा था उस चीज का, दैट आई वाज नॉट गिविंग अप ऑन एवरी बॉल, एंड आई वाज पुटिंग मोर बॉल्स देन हर, लाइक अगर वो 8 बॉल्स डाल रही है, आई वाज ट्राइंग टू पुट 9 बॉल्स. सो आई थिंक वो चीजें बहुत काम आई, एंड आई एम रियली हैप्पी दैट आई डिफीटेड वर्ल्ड नंबर 2, बिकॉज बहुत टाइम से आई वुड से मैं बहुत मैचेस नहीं जीत रही थी, तो दिस वाज मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छा मोमेंट था दैट आई defeated world number 2.
देखिए, इस बार हमारा मेंस एंड वुमेन्स दोनों टीम्स ओलंपिक्स क्वालिफाई कर चुके हैं. उसके पहले ये परफॉर्मेंस 2 ही महीने बचे हुए हैं. अगर मैं देखूं 60-70 दिन बचे हुए हैं वो पेरिस के लिए. आपका ये परफॉर्मेंस बाकी सबको इंस्पायर करेगा, हम लोगों को भी इंस्पायर करेगा कि भारतीय टेबल टेनिस ओलंपिक्स में एक कुछ कुछ नया हो सकता है. आपका थॉट्स ऑन दैट?
Of course, I think बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स जो टीम मेंबर्स होंगे उनको भी मोटिवेट करेगा दैट वी कैन डू समथिंग अगेंस्ट चाइनीज और एनी अदर प्लेयर जो टॉप रैंक प्लेयर्स है, तो वो we will train according to that कि we can win against them, because if you see हम वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप में भी we were close to Chinese team matches में. So I think this will boost up all my team members, whether it's men's or women, this performance. So I think it will really help us to perform better in Olympics as a team.
और सेलिब्रेशन, आई मीन इट वाज दिस एंड देन अ काम वॉक टुवर्ड्स योर कोच. मैं सोच रही थी और कुछ देखो और कुछ करोगे आप, बट यू वर प्रीटी काम. आप बहुत ही काम थे. सेलिब्रेशन था, जरूर था, बट दोनों मैच में, आई मीन जो जब मैं देख रहा था, आई वाज लाइक क्लियरली इट इज कमिंग फ्रॉम इनसाइड बट शी इज होल्डिंग बैक. टेल मी मोर.
Yes, like if you have seen my match, 10-8-10 down थी, and from there last game में, from there 12-10 I won. So at that time also I was telling myself that you have to win this game, क्योंकि last game अगर आ गया तो दोनों पे pressure आएगा. But जब 12-10 I won, then yeah, I was happy at that time, and I cried also because like I said, बहुत time से I was not, I was training, but वो performance नहीं आ पा रही थी. But yes, I was happy, but then जाते जाते I was telling myself that अभी match tournament खत्म नहीं हुआ, you have to keep going like this, because next match was with Nina, who was world number 14. So I had to keep myself calm at that time कि अभी tournament खत्म नहीं हुआ है. And अंदर से of course I was really happy and proud to be to reach at that level.
अभी नेक्स्ट 2 महीने का प्लान क्या है टिल पेरिस? कैसे आप सोच रहे हैं? प्रिपरेशन क्या करेंगे? हाउ डू यू sort of build up?
Of course, I will train, I will work hard. अभी if in 10-12 days I can do this, अगर वो 1.5 month मुझे मिल जाता है, so I can really perform well in Olympics. So I think I will focus on my training. अभी tonight I'm going to Turkey for feeder tournament. So उसके बाद I have full 1.5 month to train with my coach, my team, personal team. So I'm really looking forward to my training and of course recovery sessions साथ साथ कि Olympics तक I should be fresh.
मुझे ये बताइए, व्हाट डिड यू डू डिफरेंट? क्योंकि अगर मैं ट्रैक करूं, आई मीन दिस टूर्नामेंट वाज सो रिफ्रेशिंग टू सी, एंड मैंने भी आपका मैचेस 2-3 बार देखे हैं. वो होस्ट ब्रॉडकास्टर में जाके वापस देखा है, हाइलाइट्स देखा है. व्हाट डिड यू डू डिफरेंट? एंड यस, यू आर स्माइलिंग, यू आर अ फेवरेट ऑफ माइन, यू नो दैट. आई मीन आई हैव सीन यू ग्रो, whether it's Tokyo. I was the only one in the gallery shouting for you. If you remember, that Austrian girl had multiple people in her corner. You were alone. मैं अकेला वहां पे आपके लिए चिल्ला रहा था, because you are a talent and one has to back you. What did you do differently?
This time?
Yes, in this tournament, did you do anything different?
I think hard work. Just I would just say on table ho, off court ho, whether it's table tennis, whether it's workouts, whether it's mental उस पे meditations करना, ये सब breathing exercise करना, इन सब चीजों पे I think ये सब hard work किया है मैंने before this tournament, and I'm really happy and that thankful my coach was there for these 10-12 days with me in Mumbai. So I'm really happy that I did that hard work, and it really paid off for in this tournament.
You know, for an athlete to be at her best physically and mentally, दोनों एक साथ होना चाहिए, because mental fitness is as important as physical fitness. Can you tell me a little bit more on that? I mean, importance of mental health for you?
It's really important, because if you see last Wang Manyu Kai 10-8, I was down, and at that time I had to keep myself calm, and I was continuously saying to myself that I can do it. So for that you have to अंदर से काम रखना पड़ता है. If you'll be hyper रहोगे, you cannot do that. So breathing exercise really helped me before this tournament, and during this tournament I was doing, during my matches, between my points matches I was doing this. So it is really important at this level. If you are playing, you have to be mentally strong, and like I said, हर point के लिए fight करने के लिए you have to be calm internally. So yes, breathing exercise really helps me, and I think everyone should do this. Not only sports person, like everyone in normal life also, they should do this. You think properly if you are calm inside. तो आप अच्छे से सोच सकते हो कि क्या खेलना है, क्या करना है. So yes, इस tournament में वो चीजें बहुत काम आई है मुझे.
Last few questions, Manika. One, कोई ऐसा एरिया है जिस पे आप ज्यादा काम करना चाहती हो? I mean, going forward in the next 1.5 2 months कि okay, this is one particular aspect of my game जिस पे मुझे ज्यादा ध्यान देना है, ऐसा कुछ है?
I think अभी I don't want to add something or change something. जो अभी चल रहा है, like I'm working a lot on my forehand. So अभी जो चल रहा है उस पे मैं काम करती रहूंगी, and I'll of course focus on my forehand top spin, और ये और strong करने की कोशिश करूंगी. And I want to work on my body, because अगर last तक पहुंचना है, finals तक अगर आपका aim है, you have to be recovery अच्छी होनी चाहिए और stamina उतना होना चाहिए. So I'll work on my fitness, I would say, more abhi till Olympics.
Okay. And recently, whether I see Indian table tennis as a whole, the way the teams have played, even in the World Cup, the way you have individually played, some other tournaments, for example, Ohika and Oishika had a very good Asian Games. Satyan had a very good Beirut. Overall, I'm seeing a lot of positives. I was chatting with Sharath. Sharath had a fantastic Singapore, for example. So I'm seeing individual efforts in Indian table tennis are going really well. All that we now need is that one big, maybe an Olympic medal, and the sport goes to another level. Your thoughts?
I think already table tennis is growing, and personally my aim, मेरा हमेशा ये aim रहा है कि table tennis को ऊपर लाना है. Like आपको भी मैंने पहले बोला हुआ है in our interviews कि मुझे of course इंडिया के लिए खेलना है, but I want to see that table tennis ऐसा कि cricket के बाद table tennis आए. So I'm really looking forward to it, and of course many players, Indian players, are doing great nowadays. If you see young generations, and if you see Sharad Bhaiya, so everyone, they are putting their whole effort and in their training sessions, and to win a medal in Olympics. So we are really trying hard, and we are really working hard all together to do something in Olympics this time.
I'll end there because Olympics में गैलरी में इस बार सब लोग होंगे, हम लोग होंगे, आपको चीयर करना है. एंड इस बार फिजिकल इंटरव्यू तो बनता है. आई मीन बहुत बार आपसे जूम में बात कर लिया, इस बार फिजिकल इंटरव्यू करके सेलिब्रेट करेंगे एक साथ. All the very best to you. More power, more strength, and more success. And by the way, if good and bad, always there for you and will be there for you. Thank you, Manika Batra.
Thank you so much.
Very much for joining me. And once again, many congratulations.
Thank you.
What is the right time? Walk when it's great to crawl. Play when it's great to write. What is the right time? To be a born talent. To be a future champion. To walk alone. Playing under 16 at 12. Facing 20,000 balls with a half-grown spine. What is the right time? Too little to be selected. Too talented to be rejected. The papers, selectors all asking, what is the right time? The right time is when you do it. They say you're too young to play, but you're always old enough to dream.
Don't worry about what the future will look like. Just prepare for it. Fearless plans from Aegis Federal Life Insurance help you and your family prepare for the future.